Today, Precarious plays
Pokémon Colosseum.
What did we decide that this dog is? Is he like a metal dog? Is he like a heavy metal dog? Is he like a steel
Oh, well,
fire?
spiritually, he is the heaviest of metal dogs, but mechanically, it is a fire dark Pokemon.
Okay, and Sudowoodo is a rock.
Just straight, he's rock hard.
Lot of genres going on here. And Duskull, is he a dark Pokemon? No, he's a ghost Pokemon.
Yes, he is a ghost. He is a ghost Cylon.
Okay. Yeah, I love that. Okay, so I'm just going to... What? Oh.
You had Pikmin and
Yeah, clearly.
highlighted. Hitmontop is smooth jazz type. I know, weird, doesn't look it, but that's what he's into. So, funny thing,
Yeah.
it's been really hot already. In my mind, it isn't even like properly summertime yet. Like I'm keep waiting for it to grow even more warm.
Yeah.
To try to counter that.
Forgot he was in a tree, I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, that's a non-damaging move, so it wouldn't have super effectively interacted with this typing anyway.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
It is interesting now that I think about it. I wonder why some Pokemon, because so many of the status ailments are linked pretty strongly with a type, it is weird that, especially with like freeze and burn,
Yeah.
it's weird that they don't interact with the types that are weak to that variety of damage. It's odd that they aren't somehow empowered.
Right.
Like if you burn a grass Pokemon, I think it would make enough sense that it would burn for more. Or like if you froze a ground type Pokemon, it would stay frozen for longer.
What should we do about
Probably unnecessary though.
this rock that's on fire?
You could take a breather. You could just switch them out. We're also so close to a healing center that you could just also fight with him until he falls unconscious. I know that sounds cruel,
But it might be better for a shadow meter, right?
I don't think that there's a penalty for having the Pokemon faint.
Yeah.
The thing is that because she doesn't have any of her special moves unlocked yet, she is not especially effective against anything here, you know?
Well, I interrupted you about summertime. We're talking about how it's been hot.
It's way hot, and whenever we record, we turn off all of the fans and all of the air conditioning. It quickly becomes miserable. To try to counter that, I have been cranking up fans, and I have been cranking down. I have been increasing the cooling effect.
Yeah.
Probably gonna knock herself out. Yep.
Ooh,
It's fine. It's fine.
it'll be okay.
It was a good job, Sudowoodo.
We'll
Come
get
on
you
back.
some band-aids. You'll be alright. Knocked out?
Yeah. It's been making me very coffee.
Yeah.
I've been hacking up a storm just with all of the sort of disused fans. I cleaned them. I cleaned them off before I ran them. I promise I did. But it has just been murder on my respiratory system.
Yeah.
So today, to try to counter that,
Yeah.
like the positive links, right?
Yeah. There's like a whole chain.
It's this
Ew.
It's this increasingly just maddening chain of events.
It's hot, so we turn on the fans. But the fans are dusty, so we
Well-
clean the fans, but your throat's dry. So where are we now?
So, to counter the feeling of illness that I have, try to fly coughing, because coughing is, I think, messing your team up with status ailments.
Yeah.
Maybe have Hitmontop attack this turn as well, just to try to get rid of coughing. Like, I know that you want to call Hitmontop probably,
Yeah.
but it may be worth a turn in Shadow Rush attacking.
Well, I tried to put coughing to sleep last turn.
I would hit it with
hoping for fly.
Hit it with a fly before Noctowl winds up burned or poisoned. Or
Yeah, because that'll remove Noctowl from play kind of this turn.
Yeah. Just as long as it gets there first.
Should I get rid of coughing?
Yes, because I think it's
More dangerous than Houndour.
because of the Will-O-Wisp effect,
Yeah.
which I believe has been coming from coughing.
Did you see his face?
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
he's okay. I've seen better. I met a wheezing once, so it sort of like has everything that coughing has, plus like a bigger, sort of more dour face attached to it.
He didn't attack because he was in hyper mode.
Then I would try to rely on Noctowl to fly it to death and call Hitmontop if it's going to be stubborn. Now, I took one of everything in the house,
Oh, I see.
so basically, thanks hundreds of years of industrialization, now I'm like stoned. Straight stoned out of my mind. And it's your fault, Industrial Revolution.
Oh, okay. So
Damn you, industry!
So you are under the influence of every cold medicine.
No,
and
no, I just took
everything in the house.
I just took one of everything.
So like you ate a fork.
Well, okay, look, you want me to go down? Okay, so first there was sort of an orangey liquid. I took some of that. There was a bunch of tablets. I took some of those. There was a jar of like little mini corns. I ate some of that.
I'm sorry, there's some shit that happens in the new season of The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt that makes that a little more funny and really pretty gross. That's probably why you're not feeling well. Go on.
I don't know, man. There was a little cardboard box that had like a cute dog running through a field on the front of it, so I took one of those.
Oh, that was not.
And then there was I found something in the shed. It had like this really attractive like yellow and black logo on it.
I don't remember purchasing any such thing. Oh no, it might be Wasp Killer.
No.
Is it raid? Did the word say raid on it?
No, that was not in the shed, that was in the cabinet. Hells yeah, I took some of that.
Oh my god.
But no, I'm talking about, it was a distinct shape. It had like 3 little, like foils. 3 little black foils coming out of a central point. And the negative space was yellow.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it'll probably be fine. I feel better.
Well, that's good. For now.
See, I realized that after a certain point, I needed to keep going because I was feeling worse. But then once I took enough stuff, then I started to feel good again. So that's the key. Is you have to go all in. Like there was a jar of peanut butter. I took that.
Well, that might be part of why you're surviving as you are. Did we finally do it?
No. But I think you knocked out
Two
in one move, so I think it might be down to its
she's
last
so
one.
cute. That is a very cute thing, whatever that is. It looks like it has a lot of balance. I guess I wouldn't really need Surf, huh? Is Slam or Mudshot?
Surf will focus its damage on a single target, if only one thing is on the field.
Ah, okay. What kind of Pokemon is this? It's a fighting Pokemon, isn't it?
Nope.
Is it a grass?
Nope.
Okay, I got nothing. What is it? A martial arts dancer Pokemon? Fairy Pokemon?
That's a great guess because I think it may be later. Like, I think they changed
Fairy?
it to be fairy, or a part fairy. But right now it's just psychic.
Okay.
I think later, I'm not sure if it's the whole Gardevoir, Ralts, Australia, Gardevoir line, or if it's just Mega Gardevoir that becomes Psychic Fairy.
So will a water damage or a ground damage or a normal damage do better against a psychic Pokemon? Assuming she's psychic.
Probably, maybe Slam, because I imagine her physical defense is lower.
Right?
But I think that Surf is the stronger move
Okay.
by a wide margin.
Let's
So,
try Slam.
yeah. We just use them both and compare.
Well, Quagsire might not survive.
Quagsire will be fine. Hitmontop is gonna get knocked out if you don't switch it out. Oh.
Well, we
Okay.
had this conversation already.
Well, and we're gonna have to go back to the center anyway, because regardless, it's burned and...
Leave it on the field, buddy. Leave it on the field. Damn it.
Well, looks like it needs to switch out then.
Yep, I guess so.
Burn, by the way, in addition to doing damage over time like poison, it reduces the attack stat of the burned Pokemon.
Huh. That sucks.
Yeah, so
I mean, it makes sense, but...
at any point, if you had been... Well, I don't know. It would make more sense to me if poison also had something that it did similar to that. Feels a little arbitrary that being burned will reduce your ability to physically attack, but being poisoned is very elegant. Being poisoned doesn't do anything, you know.
I don't know. If you equate being poisoned to being drunk, it doesn't... You know, some people seek that out, but every time I get burnt, I'm much more likely to burn myself again. Gosh, that is the most dramatic little... Oh, so... Bye. Thanks, audience. I love her animations.
I think it's funny that that Pokemon will bow when it loses, but because there aren't like victory poses,
Yeah.
they don't get to bow when they win.
Uh-huh.
Something odd about that.
Yeah, well, you know, anytime Hoot Hoot uses fly,
Yeah.
when it cuts to him being flying, he stops flapping and he's just standing there like he's on the ground, like a chump.
Yeah, I've noticed that
It's so funny.
we spoke about that before whenever I think we first got a Pokemon, whenever we first had access to fly.
Yeah.
Because I pointed out, I was like, well, why did they cut the animation off right there?
They could have just kept doing that little flapping cycle and it would have looked appropriate.
It makes me wonder, right? I always
Yeah.
assume that Pokemon, even like Pokemon spin-off titles, I assume that they have like the big dollars behind them.
Yeah, so why would they
But-
miss an opportunity?
But I always wonder if maybe Pokemon is just secretly like Nintendo's craziest money earner, like net profit.
Yeah.
What if all Pokemon games are actually put together on like a shoestring budget, and then also
Like
are one of like
make
their
a butt
highest
ton.
selling? Yeah.
Who knows, man? I would not.
Because I mean, sometimes some of the stuff in Pokemon games,
It seems a little bit sloppy. Like, some things look like there's a lot of care put into it, and then you look at that one flapping cycle that just stops dead, and it's like, did nobody look at that?
Because I think all Pokemon games, they benefit a lot from like recycled elements, not only in each game, but just throughout the series too. Like recycled just the designs of Pokemon, for example, you know? Now, are any of your Pokemon ready to be purified?
I don't think so.
Not quite. I think that Yanma is.
Yeah, well, not in my party, but there are 2 at the bottom there that are ready.
I was gonna say.
Slugma and Yanma.
I was gonna say if we had like 4 or 5 of them, we should
could go do a run.
Yeah, but we'll hold off on that. And I think we're getting pretty close to the first boss that has a legendary Pokemon. And we'll be able to see that. Maybe next episode. Maybe.
That's cool. I've never seen Legends.